We're here up in the house. We're like offender's office up here. My friend's got a piece of paper. Originally, the public offender wouldn't give her time to read the documents. Pretty much gave her a real hard time. So I'm coming along, make sure that she gets, stop pulling or I'm gonna beat you. Make sure she gets her fair treatment properly. So I gotta take a second here. I've got a little bit of a dilemma I'm gonna have to deal with. Turn the camera around, folks. Okay, now we're gonna be walking in the Marin County Courthouse. I'm sorry I didn't turn it around before. Come on. Apparently, they don't mind killing their constituents by making them walk thousands and thousands of miles of buildings to get to places. The defender's way down this. This again, the Marin County Courthouse. Marin? Okay, that's it. I've had enough of you. Marin County Courthouse. Very nice little motif in here. Garden under the roof. And they call that the blue roof up there. And we're almost there. This thing is like forever. I mean, you can see how far it is. It's just a long ways. I gotta try and share this real quick with somebody. All right, we're back on. And we're again at the Marin County Courthouse. Hope people will pick up. But we're on our way in. Oh, man, it's a damn hike down here. I could kill me. But they got some really nice stuff here. Fancy architecture. Awful lot of money on law enforcement. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Wow, incredible. Oh, hey, look, they got a screen in here so you can't throw stuff down below. Oh, that's pretty cool. I guess they had a problem with people throwing stuff down below, huh? Amazing. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What's up?
You guys are so sweet.
I'm waiting for some paperwork here. You want to sit out here? Can we use one of the room? Can we? Excuse me.
Can we use that room?
Ma'am. We'll go over here in the public defender's office. Check this out. This is the plea agreement for her case.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
And what they're saying is, people versus Miss D here. This be accepted by their offer settlement offer plea guilty count 1 or 2. Remaining counts would be dismissed. Count 1 or 2. Sentence 3-year conditional sentence following terms and conditions. Leave law-abiding life. Pay a fine of $1,758. Pay a restitution fine in the amount of $150. Pay a probation revocation restitution fine in the amount of $150. And this is stayed and imposed only if there's a probation violation. So if you do your probation, they won't bother you. Pay a administrative screening fee of $25. Pay a court operations assessment in the amount of $40. Pay a criminal conviction fee in the amount of $30. You can't drive with any alcohol in your blood forever, basically. refuse to take a chemical test if required by a police officer in detention for a driving under the influence from the term of your probation. That's common sense. That's normal. That's nothing wrong with that one. You must attend the first attender DU high school. That's going to cost you some money because they cost money. And they want 7 days in the Marin County Jail, but may be served in the Adult Offender Work Program, which is not jail. Attend and complete anger management core class with the proof to the court. And notify the court in writing and change of residence and mailing list. Maximum penalties: 6 months of county jail or $1,000 fine. I'm not sure what this means. If maximum penalty is 6 months in jail and $1,000 fine, that all this other stuff would go away.
I was wondering
if you would
about
do that. I mean, that's a hell of a lot cheaper.
$1,000.
$1,000 and 6 months in the jail is a lot easier and a lot cheaper than forking out. It looks like a good part of about $3,000, maybe $4,000 after the DUI school gets added in here, plus the management class.
$700 for DUI school.
Okay, so there you go. We're up to $3,000, over $3,000 right there. And now that is, you got to sign this. Be advised, this is where we make an officer Nick White, which falls within the scope of Brady versus Maryland. Apparently, this officer is dirty. Nick White, Sausalito Police Department, has problems. He's got issues. Sausalito Police Department needs to be addressed about that. Sausalito Police Department operates outside the law. In a lot of cases, they violate citizens' rights. Unfortunately, this might be the best thing to do right now, Darcy. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
If it was jail time, but if you can do the adult offender work program, you need to find out exactly what that is.
I just don't want to go to jail.
Well, what's the adult offender work program? That's the next question. That's what we need to ask them. And I give my right to attorney. I choose to represent myself. Yeah, but if you do this, you don't have to pay. Or what? They want you to initial where you have the marks or not?
I don't know.
See?
I haven't seen it yet.
This is what you're saying. When you're saying you're going to be represented by an attorney, and according to this, you were driving this, you're initialing this and this. Okay, that's what you don't just say. See, and you give, and I may say all or part of cost attorney. They may hit you for lawyer fees. See, that's what they're thinking with this. Okay. There's an opportunity they may hit you with a lawyer fee at the end of this. It's right to attorney.
Can I put this down for a minute?
Yeah. On a right to attorney thing, that means they're going to hit you with a lawyer.
What?
If possible. At the end of court, they may decide, well, you're not totally indigent. You totally are not poor. We're going to hit you with lawyer fees as well.
That's crazy.
Well, that's not part of this plea agreement. So if that's if you go to court. If you force them to go to court, they're going to hit you with lawyer fees. Possibility. Okay, you're signing that you were driving under the influence of drugs or both. You're agreeing that you were charged with the nature of charges. That's 3 and 4 right there. That should not be a problem initially. This, and this that you refer to with no other offenses. Okay, I would acknowledge that. That would be fair, and understand the charges against you, the possible pleas and defenses. That we haven't cleared yet because he hasn't said any. You've gone through some of that. He never really did a good job of that. But the rest of this is the right to a jury trial, constitutional rights. I gave up my right to a jury trial. That's when you do that, you initial that. That way you do in the plea, see? Right, you gave that up when you do that because you took the plea. All on the plea, contingent upon French here. The constitutional rights against self-incrimination. You have a right to not self-incriminate yourself. Okay, and you get in the court, always when you get in court, you keep your mouth shut until it's time to testify and talk about what you want to say and make sure you think real hard, babe. Because whatever you say in court can get you. All right, what you say to the cops before, and that's another thing, folks, that are listening to this, what you say before you get to court, what you say in front of that cop before he arrests you is legal and valid in a court of law. He does not have to read you your Miranda rights to use what you say before he tells you you're under detention. So remember your mouth. Okay. They're making you mad. Remember to think about what you're saying. Because if you say the wrong things, you can really put yourself in serious jeopardy. Now, she's going to get an anger management class out. They conveniently are. So I am saying there's a conspiracy in Sausalito. So people, don't come to Sausalito. Or come here with your cameras and make sure you keep them on because the cops are crooked. Okay. This is for driving under probation. This is what the sentence for driving under probation. If you get caught driving drunk under probation, you can get like 3 to 5 years of serious trouble. First offense within 10 years, 90 hours to 6 months in jail, 300 to $390,000 fine plus 6 months. Second offense within 10 years, 60 days, 1 year in jail, another fine, and a 2-year suspension. Okay, as long as you understand these things, initially this shit shouldn't be a problem. Okay, read and understand the above charges, the minimum maximum penalties for the charges. Okay, understand this is the fine. I said it being under the influence impairs my ability to safety operate a motor vehicle, therefore it's extremely dangerous to human life, drive while under alcohol or drugs. I continue to drive while under drugs. It's just common sense. I understand the court may order my vehicle impounded at my expense for up to 30 days. It may require me to install and maintain an ignition interlock for 3 years. Of course, that's common sense. Consequences, it's a restricted license.
I have to do that?
May notify you that you have to do this. Not your. They didn't say it here. Okay. So I understand that they may suspend my license under civil prosecution procedure, which is separate from the criminal action. Okay. I said the DMV will prohibit me from operating a commercial vehicle 1 year. First, we understand that. That's no problem. I understand the DMV will revoke my driver's license for a period of 4 years. I have a prior felony conviction in the last 10 years. You don't fall into this category. You can understand that. I understand the proof my successful completion of alcohol drug program must be received by the court for me to have my driver's license reinstalled, even though I'm not ordered to attend such a program. You already did that, right?
What?
This drug alcohol program?
No, I didn't do that yet.
But they got your license back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to do that.
Well, I know.
Okay, you'll have to do that.
If I sign this, I have to do it. That means I have to come with $700, which is crazy.
Well, it's going to have to do it anyway if you sign this plea agreement, so. I said I'm not a citizen. Plea agreement or no contest could result in my deportation. If I understand the plea agreement, no contest, exact same effect in case of plea of guilty, but it cannot be used against me in a civil lawsuit. I said a plea entered in this case may be grounds for revoking probation or parole, which previously granted. Okay, that means if you're doing something wrong before, this could violate your probation. I understand I'm placed on probation, so unlawful drive, blood alcohol level above 0.1. So you better not drink and drive. Period.
Well, I haven't.
And you haven't done that since. There's no problem. Penalty, other charges, nothing there. And so these will all be initials. You'll be all good with this. I don't see anything you shouldn't initial. The only thing you need is find out about that work release program. That work program. All attached is this. The right to deny. Okay, you have right to a delay 5 hours prior to being sentenced. I give with this right and agree to sentencing at this time. I have the right to enter my plea before I be sentenced by. I give the right and agree to enter my plea before I be sentenced by. You got a judge's name in here. I don't know why the judge's name's not in here.
Oh.
But I would initial this stuff anyway, let it go. She says, I want you to sign this. I'd go ahead and do this. If you want to go ahead and take the plea seems like it's about the best shot you write down to get your goals. Unfortunately, you're being railroaded because your rights are seriously violated. But that doesn't mean you can't take them to court for your civil rights in the future.
So I think I should just do it, right?
That's what you probably should do.
Okay.
I'm saying, but if I was faced with your choices.
If I have to go to court and
you're looking
jury, I think they're going to say guilty because the law is.
But if the thing is, if your maximum penalty you can get from this whole charge is 6 months in jail and $1,000 fine, and then you're all done with it, you're looking at 3 years of aggravation.
But 6 months in jail? I'm not going to live in jail.
3 years, okay, you have to make that choice. That's what they're doing. This is where you have to spend 6 months in jail. She's going to spend a good bit of time. At the drug and alcohol courses.
That's 4 months.
Oh, it's 4 months. You got 4 months of weekly classes?
Yeah.
Okay, 4 months, so that's 16 days at the same time. So at this point, this plea is probably going to be her best option. They dropped the plea, didn't have her for resisting arrest, obstruction of justice. And you all need to know that. Every one of you folks out there needs to know that. Look, we're going to close this here. Go ahead and sign this plea agreement. It's everything she's got to do. We're going to